Mr. Ashiru, often Nigeria goes out to these sports meets and they are not adequately prepared. Are we prepared for this meet?
Again, like I said, there are two ways in which I can make that comparisons. Are we prepared compared to Egypt? Are we prepared compared to South Africa? Are we prepared compared to Ghana?
Are we prepared enough to bring home laurels?
Oh yes, I mean we have talented people. The Blessing Okagbere is a talent, and she's been running around the world for years, right from when she got a bronze in Beijing. And so on the basis of her talent alone, even if she was living in Samoa, she probably would have been someone we can call on to and say, go and win, and she would do so. That's why I say there's a difference between preparation of the holistic, you know, the whole general stuff, and then individual preparation. There are individual athletes who are doing extremely well, who have been prepared on their own. There are individual federations that have been preparing extremely, you know, for this, regardless of whether sports commission is ready, president give money. So it is difficult to say, oh, we're going to win 50 gold medals when you can only speak for your level of preparation at the level of each sport. I'll give an example. Weightlifting was not in the last All Africa Games. And they usually give us anything from 7 to 15 gold medals. And that's why we came, what, 4th, 5th? Now, it's going to be in this current All Africa Games. So it's easy for Nigeria to say, we have some hungry guys who are going to bring us an extra 15 gold medals on top of what we got last time. So at that level...
On top of?
Yes.
Wow.
On top of.
I like your optimism.
Yes, on top of. But to be honest with you, as a realistic Nigerian, we have prepared to the best that we could normally prepare. I do not think Nigerians, if they had money and they had 9 months of money, will have made any extra preparation. The only thing that would have been added to our preparation would have been foreign tours. Foreign training tours, but we are trying to wean ourselves away from dependency on other countries' facilities, which is why a high-performance center was built in Abuja. That, okay, you can now go and train the same facilities you get abroad. Hostel facilities there, feeding is there, medical, scientific stuff, biomechanical labs are being built right now.
Who's funding that?
It's been built, it's been funded already, it was launched by the last minister.
Yeah, well, I'm talking, when I say who's funding that, maintenance. Is a government?
No, it's under the Sports Commission.
Under the Sports Commission.
The Sports Commission has a high performance department.
Government.
Yes.
Okay.
Government.
So, Mr. Sanusi, let's talk about, he mentioned the issue of a question of talent, that Nigeria has a lot of talent. And you said that your football, for instance, you've been camping for a while. How are we managing our talent, even as it's 6 days to the games already?
Well, to us, it's not a difficult task. We know our players, and I can tell you that it was not difficult for us to assemble the players. The only challenge, of course, we have is the release of foreign-based players, because this competition is not listed in the FIFA calendar as the type that teams are obliged to release their players. We have had that problems in the past, and we have complained. We are still trying to CAF on this aspect. And that was exactly what cost us a ticket to Olympics in the Super Falcons. Players of Super Falcons, about 7 of them that are regulars were not released for us. And even this one, they are not obliged to release them. And the compliments of the players...
Sanusi, if I may come in. Since we know that this sporting event is not listed in the calendar, couldn't we have worked with the local talents we have, the local players we have, camped them and trained them for this event?
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to tell you, that we have actually developed players from the grassroots, and we are satisfied with the crop of players we have. The friendly matches they have played, and the result of the friendly matches have actually convinced us that we have a team that can give Nigeria a medal. The something applies to the main team. We have, of course, a few professionals that are coming. About 7 of them. We already have 2 on ground, and 7 are going to join us there. I can tell you that our youth program is yielding results, because we are surprised with the quality of players we have from the grassroots. The only thing they require is the exposure. And the exposure can only come with frequent friendly matches. And you know what Igbo man said, good subnamoni killer. So we need a lot of money to go into friendly matches, quality friendly matches, home and abroad.
So it all boils down to the money, right?
Yes.
Would you say, with your preparations now, would you say assuredly that you're coming back with the gold?
I can tell you by the grace of God, of course, man proposes and God disposes. But I can tell you that from our own side, we have prepared very well to give Nigeria 2 gold medals. We were not at the last All Africa Games for both men and women, and we missed those medals. But the ones we participated, we came back with gold medal. I can assure you that just like Mr. Ashuru said, at the level of federation's preparations, we are sure of what we have done. By the grace of God, we'll come back with medal.
All right,
okay,
thank you.
Talking about medals, fencing. What's your hope
for medals?
Yes.
I mean, one thing I want to highlight with fencing is that the prospect for medals is quite a lot. You're looking at over 40 medals just in terms of the possibilities, because in fencing there are 3 what we call weapons: foil, epi, and saber, and you have the male and female as well. So you have individuals.
Do you have female fencers?
Yes, lots of female.
Lots
fencers.
of female fencers.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Are there any in Lagos?
Yes, we do have female fencers. Part of the team that we propose to take, we have some female fencers as well.
Okay.
There. So
tell us about the medals.
So yeah, so you have the 3 individual categories which you can compete in, and then you also have the teams, and all 3 individual weapons as well. So the prospect medals for fencing is really high, and that's why one of the things we want to lay emphasis on, that look, we have a lot of potential.
When you say teams, I mean, how do you
fence as a team?
As a team,
it's normally a team of 3, but we want substitutes, so four in a team, and it's still in terms of individual, but you just, so 2 people come on fence, and you're then fencing up to 45. As to maybe 5 or 10, which will be in an individual.
So how has your federation been preparing?
We've been training regularly. The guys, we have 2 sets of fencers. The guys are training in Nigeria locally, and we train regularly. We have a training center. We have a partnership with a gym in Ikoyi, and we have all our fencers come there.
Of course, it has to be in Ikoyi.
And they come and we train regularly to the best of their abilities, and we focus a lot on the physical strength, focus a lot on the mental strength as well, and just practicing that way. We also have a few experienced fencers abroad, so fencers in diaspora, who compete on the international circuit.
And they're going to join the team?
Yes, and that's the plan for them to join the team. So they're experienced, and they're bringing that to the team as well. Okay,
so of the 40 possible medals, how many are we hoping to bring back home?
We were looking at 5, and that's based on a team, picking a team medal, as well as an individual medal from
Are you being cautious here?
No.
Is it cautious optimism, or do you?
No, I mean what we should appreciate as well is fencing is a new sport. So especially in Nigeria, it only started really in Nigeria 2012. So and it takes a long time to train. I mean, we have guys that are young boys as young as 5, 6, 7 who have started going to America to do summer camps with them, and those are guys that we're looking to put 8 years down the line. They're going to be 14, 15, and they're going to be doing their first senior Commonwealth competitions. So we're bringing people like that up. So it's going to take some time. So based on what we've done, based on the fencers that we currently have that are in diaspora, this is what we've brought together.